Hello, fellow classmates and friends. I think that this assignment comes at a crazy opportune time in our culture and what we're going through with the coronavirus. So I'm just going to share with you the 6 things that I did this week to kind of reach out and help others. The first thing was that my husband and I bought groceries for a displaced international student. So our local community college has several international students that now, because of the virus and because school is shut down, many of them are displaced and don't have a place to go, don't have food to eat because the cafeteria is closed, and so they're scrambling, trying to figure out what to do. So we've bought groceries for one of them. We gave one of them some work opportunity because he was laid off and wasn't able to work anymore. So he came out to our yard and kind of worked around there. My husband showed him what to do. I know we're supposed to be social distancing, so that's why my husband kind of kept him outside working on the yard work, and we paid him $10 an hour just to come over and kind of help us out in our home, just to kind of give him a cushion since he's lost his job until he finds another job. A lady on Facebook in our community wanted to rally people together to buy pizza for dinner for the hospital workers, and we did that. We contributed to that and helped her accomplish that, and there was enough left over for the firefighters and police officers, so that was really, really awesome. Got a great response on that. My husband and I also online sent some pizza to some local college students, just some young adults that we know that come to the watershed, that are kind of living together and that rent an apartment together. And again, many of them are just struggling financially and trying to feed themselves. So we just gave them a break for dinner one night and had Pizza Hut deliver them some pizza. I had a friend this week who was tested for the coronavirus, COVID-19. She got sick after going to Florida with us to Exponential. And so that was a really nerve-wracking time for her, and because Kansas doesn't have a lot of tests and the health department was kind of slow in getting around to getting those tests done, it was a while, and so she was really struggling with that waiting time. Now, thankfully, her test was negative, but I just tried to send her some daily encouragement and prayers to encourage her through that time. And then I called a widow that's a friend of mine that lives close to our house just down the road to make sure that she has all her needs. She came on my heart, and I thought, oh my goodness, we're supposed to be helping widows, and we may get to a point where she doesn't feel safe going to the store. So I wanted her to know that my husband and I and my family would be here for her if she needed anything, just to make sure that she had her needs met. And I know that she might have friends that are in the same position as her. So I told her to let us know if there's anyone out there that needs help. Some of the challenges to really doing acts of kindness this week are just the fact that we can't have much physical contact with people. If any at all, we have to stay distanced. And so some of the things I've learned is that I've just got to find ways to be creative. And there are ways to help other people if we look for them and we just kind of think outside the box of what we usually do. The reactions that I've gotten from people have been, just been really grateful for the help, and just knowing that they're not alone in this, that they have someone that they can contact and reach out to for help, that will love them and be there for them, especially our international students. So many of them are feeling so lonely right now. And so it's good for them to know that there's a family out there that loves them and cares for them and will offer them any kind of help that they need, that they can call for anything. I feel like the impact on my leadership in seeking to do more and more things like this and being ready to do more and more things like this, as we're about to enter into a season where there are going to be a lot of people around us hurting and a lot of people who have needs, this is just going to help others, I think, take my leadership more seriously as a person of faith, and to take my faith more seriously because I'm able to show them the love of Christ in tangible ways. I really believe Ed Stetzer had a really great video that he put out yesterday talking about how the church needs to stop trying to figure out how we can continue doing what we've always been doing online, and how we can start making ourselves ready for this great need that's about to take place in a couple of weeks. We are really on the verge of something big happening in our communities where there could be a lot of hurting people that need the hands and feet of Jesus. So we need to be thinking in advance and planning in advance for that as the church. So I think that this assignment was really great for helping me to start thinking about what are some ways that I can be the hands and feet in Jesus right now in this time where it's difficult, and then prepare myself for the time where the need is really going to grow exponentially. So be encouraged, friends. Think outside the box, and I look forward to hearing your stories as we go throughout this week. God bless.